Hello, this is Kate from dailytarotgirl.com, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm going to be using the Dream Enchantress Tarot, and this is a special request from a friend of mine. She really wanted me to do this week's reading with the Dream Enchantress Tarot. And before I get into the reading, I just want to say that I just posted a new blog post to my blog about guilty pleasures, and I wanted to kind of have fun and write about something non-tarot related for a change, and so I wrote about all my guilty pleasures. And I would love it if you read it and shared with me your guilty pleasures. So I'm going to put the link to that blog post in the description of this video if you're interested in that. Okay, so I'll get started. We'll start with the first card, which represents Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Okay, and here we have the Page of Pentacles. And I'll just bring that in close so you can get a good look at that. And the Page of Pentacles is all about learning a new skill. And it will come up if you're learning a new skill and you're not yet, you haven't yet mastered it. So you're not yet a master in that skill, but you're learning something new. So you might be an apprentice, or maybe you just signed up for a course, or you've just sort of had the inklings of some kind of topic that you want to learn more about, or you're reading a book on something, but there's definitely that feeling of learning something new. But what I'm really getting with this card is that moving into the next week, we're going to have there'll be a certain kind of freshness to the week, a certain kind of quality of freshness. If you look at that card, it looks like it's springtime, and it just has this kind of cool, fresh, breezy kind of feel to it. So it's a chance to kind of look at the world in a different way with kind of young, fresh eyes and start things over, start things fresh. And I really want people to go into this week with a feeling of almost a feeling like you're a blank slate, like going in with an open mind and be willing to learn new things and look at things in a different way. And another thing I get from this card, just looking at the figure, she almost looks like she's dancing, or like ballet dancing or something. So I would say, engage in movement as you move into the week. Get out for exercise, but don't be afraid to really dance and really engage in that sensual, active side of yourself. Okay, so moving further into the week, so Wednesday and Thursday, and we've got Nine of Swords. And this is a really interesting card because it's so different. If you're used to using the Rider-Waite cards, this is a very different interpretation of this card. And Nine of Swords, if you use Rider-Waite, it's the picture of the guy or the person waking up in bed with their head in their hands, and they're sitting upright in a bed. So Nine of Swords is all about, it's basically about the demons that are in your mind. And as you can see, there's kind of a little demon watching over this guy who's appears to be passed out from the bottle of wine that's next to him. So this is all about learning to face the demons in your mind. Another way to put that is, negative thoughts or negative expectations. And when we have negative beliefs or fears or anxieties, we can either completely ignore them and pretend they're not there, which, when we do that, they become bigger and have more power over us, or we can face them and confront them and deal with them and find a different way of working with them rather than denying them and running from them. So I would encourage you to ask yourself this week, at any point in the week, just be aware of what your fears are, what kinds of things you're anxious about, what your sort of mental demons might be. And this card is challenging you to come out of unconsciousness and bring those fears and those thoughts into the full light of day. So yeah, it's a challenging card. And I think I'm probably going to come back to that a little later, but I want to move on to the weekend card. So this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And as we move into the weekend, we've got Three of Cups, which is a nice departure from the Nine of Swords. It's very light, very celebratory, and it's party time. So, you'll be getting together with friends, possibly family, but you'll be getting together with a group of people whose company you enjoy. And there's some kind of celebration happening this weekend for you. So whether it's a birthday, an anniversary, or someone just got a new job, or someone's leaving a job, there's some reason to celebrate. And if there isn't a reason to celebrate, then you can always create one. And that's always fun too. So there's definitely that air of kind of letting go and laughing and just having fun. It's a very light, happy card. So the weekend looks really nice. So I just want to come back to the Nine of Swords, and what this card means, or how I feel this card is going to show up for you during the week, is you're going to have that opportunity or that choice to confront some of your negative beliefs. And for some reason I'm getting that you'll confront them more in the workplace than any other area of your life. And you're going to become more aware of what some of your negative beliefs are. And you're probably already aware of lots of them, but it's funny how we think we know ourselves and we think we already know what our, negative core beliefs are. And then, something happens, or we're in some situation and we suddenly become aware of another negative belief we had that we didn't even know we had. So it's almost like the layers of an onion. The more sort of self-discovery you do, the more, layers you peel back, and the more you discover, and it feels like it keeps kind of going on and on forever. But I just want to pull it back and do a quick recap of these three cards. So we've got the beginning of the week, which is nice and light. It's innocent. We're learning new things. But then the middle of the week, we have that opportunity to really recognize some of our negative beliefs and really shine a light and become aware of them. And then the weekend, we've got celebration, letting go, having fun, and basically developing a sense of humor about everything. That's what the Three of Cups is. I feel like it's a very humorous card, and it's about developing a sense of humor. So especially developing a sense of humor about your negative beliefs, because sometimes they can be really funny. We don't have to look at that side of ourselves as if it's really dark and really serious. Sometimes when we shine a light on what our deep, dark, negative beliefs are, sometimes they can actually be pretty hilarious at times, and almost melodramatic and unrealistically negative. So the more you take this sort of innocent approach that is shown in the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, the more you take that innocent approach in dealing with the negative beliefs that hold you back, the more fun you're going to have, and the more effective you'll be in kind of disintegrating those beliefs and rising above them. Okay, so I hope you found this reading helpful. My name is Kate, and you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com, for daily tarot readings and more information about how to read tarot cards. Okay, thank you so much for joining me.